So something very suspicious is going on, and it had me thinking of this theory, okay? And this is just a theory. I could be totally wrong. I have no idea what is actually happening on the ground. Most people don't. It's very hard to tell exactly what's going on with all the propaganda circulating, okay? But something very suspicious is happening, okay? We are told that this is a very dangerous zone that's having massive attacks, massive drone hits. Okay, just stick with me for a second. Okay, stick with me because I'm gonna bring it full circle. But it's just very strange. What the heck's going on? All right, so just to bring it full circle for you. Okay, this is Ukraine is a place that has had massive drone attacks the past couple weeks. Okay, they're saying these drones are allegedly from Iran, but Iran has come out and said that these are not even our drones. Okay, they're saying these aren't our drones. They're saying we don't want to interfere with the war. So what they're saying is totally opposite of what NATO and Ukraine is saying. So who really knows what is happening? These definitely could be Iranian drones, but whose drones are these? Because there's something suspicious going on. So these drones are hitting all these targets, but it doesn't seem like people are that worried. All right. So just to show you how devastating these drones have been, it says Ukraine says 30% of its power plants have been destroyed in the last 8 days from these drones. All right, 30% of its power plants destroyed right before winter, and these aren't even just like hitting the lines or something, knocking out. This is diving drones right into it. All right, right into it and exploding the main infrastructure for the power plants. And how long is it going to take for these power plants to get back online? All right, this equipment for it is not just mass produced, readily available. It's not made to just be lit on fire all the time. It's not a mass produced thing. It's not a consumable. You know what I'm saying? Electric grid equipment, power plant equipment is not consumable. You install it and it sits there for 50 years, okay? So the fact that tons of it is being destroyed is going to be a huge strain. But something else is going on, all right? So, and I'm going to bring this full circle, so stick with me, guys. So three members of the U.S. House Intelligence Committee just met with the Ukraine's president in Kyiv on Friday. Okay, doesn't that sound weird? Just yesterday, three members of the U.S. House Intelligence Committee met with Ukraine's president in Kyiv on Friday, yesterday. So this other article says Ukraine says 30% of its power plants destroyed by drones in the last 8 days, all right? But then three members of the U.S. House Intelligence Committee met with Ukraine's president, all right? And these drones are attacking Kyiv directly. They are hitting their main infrastructure. They are hitting civilian targets. They are hitting all over the place. But we feel secure enough and safe enough to send three members of the U.S. House Intelligence Committee to this battle zone that's having suicide drones all over the place. Apparently it's safe enough for three members of our House Intelligence Committees. It just had me wondering who's really operating these drones? Who's controlling these drones? These are very suspicious drones, and it says I even read that these drones are knockoffs off of the I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's like the jackblade drones or something like that. Switchblade drones, jackblade drones or something like that. Let me know if you know what it's called. I can't remember off the top of my head. But they're even saying these drones are a knockoff of American drones. So they're saying it's like exactly like an American drone. It's just a knockoff of it, of a US drone that they're using to do a lot of these attacks. It was just very strange. And Iran's even denying, saying these are not our drones. And they're saying we respect Ukraine's sovereignty. These are quotes coming out of Iran. And they're saying we are not sending these drones to Russia. So it just had me thinking, like, who's controlling these drones? Who's really controlling them? Just a little bit suspicious. It definitely could be Iran, right? It could be Iran. Iran does not like NATO, does not like the United States. Everybody knows this, all right? It definitely natural allies with Russia. It definitely could be Iran doing this, okay? But at the same time, it just had me thinking, how is it safe enough for 3 members of our U.S. House Intelligence Committee to go to Kyiv when all these drone attacks are happening, right? Is it really safe? Are they happening right around them? They even said, quote, this is from CNN reporting, standing close to the site of a recent drone attack on a power plant in Kyiv, Rep. Jim Himes, the head of the delegation, told CNN's Nick Robertson the visit was about showing solidarity with Ukraine, which he said was, quote, fighting for the democracy that so much of the world cares about. All right? So that's what he's saying. He's saying that he's gonna continue this as far as he can go. He's gonna drag it out as far as he can go. And he's going there to show that he's in it. He's in the fight. And this is a person that has a lot of power in the House of Representatives for things like this, being on the House Intelligence Committee. He sees all the behind the scenes national security info that a lot of the other members of the House don't get to see at all. They're not privileged to this information. So he's very high level when it comes to national security, right? He knows a lot of the behind the scenes metrics, everything that's going on. And he's showing that I'm going to go to Ukraine, 3 members, and we're going to meet with Zelensky and we're going to pledge to keep this fight going. So very suspicious. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think it was safe for them to go? Who do you think's controlling these drones? Right? I don't really know. I was just saying it's a theory, right? I'm just suspicious of things. I just like to think. And I just thought of this on my own. I was like, well, what's going on? Is the U.S. firing some of these drones potentially? Is NATO controlling some of these drones? I have no idea. It's just speculation, but it definitely seems like something that could be possible because for some reason it's safe for this person to go right where a drone strike happened, stand next to this spot, and then declare that he's going to support Ukraine. Like, what if another drone just hit the same power plant? I just don't understand. It's really safe. It's really clear. They really know another one's not going to just pop up. All right. And I know they could like see it coming or whatever. They could maybe get away, but it seems very suspicious that we would be sending our U.S. House Intelligence members over when 30% of Ukraine's power plants have been destroyed in the last week. All right. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about this situation. And you guys have a big old blessed day.